But first, CBS 13 is getting answers for you on what Proposition 36 means for you. Thanks for joining us here at 10 on this Friday night. Lots to get to. I'm Tony Lopez.
And I'm Hunter Sowards. It's promising to be one of the biggest issues this election year. How to crack down on rampant retail theft across California. Law enforcement want voters to decide through a ballot measure. But
Governor Newsom delivering a counterpunch today to what we'll be voting on come November.
He signed 10 bills today. One eliminates the locked door loophole. That's where you had to prove your car was locked when someone broke into it. Another law allows prosecutors to collect crimes into one court to charge the person with a felony, while another bill makes those retail crime task forces across the state a permanent thing.
Another would let stores get restraining orders against people who harass their employees, and SB 1242 allows longer sentences for people who set fires to distract as they steal merchandise. Those are the changes the legislature is making, but what will voters get to decide on? Your reporter Madison Keevy joins us on set getting you answers. Lots to unpack with this one.
Oh, yeah, and the decision is in the hands of voters on how the state further tackles retail theft. And right now, polls show that a majority of voters want harsher penalties for theft and fentanyl.
Videos of retail thefts, from the high end to the smash and grab at the mom and pop businesses, put the issue in the spotlight over and over.
That many of the retail thefts are actually being committed by people who are homeless and seriously addicted, and they're stealing to support their habit.
The Yolo County District Attorney explained why he and other DAs statewide are backing Proposition 36.
Retail theft, homelessness and addiction, and fentanyl.
To understand how these three issues landed in one bill, we're getting answers. What does it mean to vote yes on Prop 36? It means increased punishment for certain drug and theft crimes. Right now, theft of property worth $950 or less is usually a misdemeanor. This proposition would make it a felony for people who have 2 or more previous theft-related convictions on their record. It would create new treatment-mandated felony classifications for drug crimes and require courts to warn people convicted of selling or giving drugs to others that they could be charged with murder if they sell drugs that kill someone. A no vote would mean punishment for drug and theft crimes would stay the same. Governor Gavin Newsom and a majority of state Democrats oppose the ballot measure. He said Friday it promotes a promise of treatment that can't be delivered.
That initiative has nothing to do with retail theft. This has everything to do with retail theft. That initiative is about going back to the 1980s and the war on drugs. It's about mass incarceration.
Not all within Newsom's party agree, as politics at large highlighted this week.
We've heard the narrative that perhaps the Proposition 36 is only supported by Republicans. That is not true.
The question now for voters: how do they feel with just over 2 months from Election Day? A poll of likely California voters show 56% would vote yes, 23% would vote no, and 21% are undecided.
What we've heard over and over again from people is that what we're doing in California isn't working.
So within the bills signed by the governor today, some do tackle repeat offenders, which is addressed in Prop 36. It would, allow the other counties to collect crimes across multiple counties and put them into one court so they can be charged as a felony, which is something we hear come up over and over again in this discussion, is these repeat offenders. And if you're moving from county to county, it's hard to hold them accountable, some say.
I was struck by the fact the governor said Prop 36 isn't about retail theft.
Right.
But incarceration.
Right, absolutely. Especially with the treatment, he says, we've talked about care courts. He says there's just not enough support there to actually bring that to fruition and give people the help that they need, and that specific counties just can't do it. So it'll be really interesting to see how this all ties together.
Yeah. And it's confusing to hear so many of these laws in one day and then another prop, but we know, of course, we'll track it every step of the way. All right, Madison, thank you.